So I did something, and I've got a bunch of wood chips in my front yard. And I have to do something with that. I think what brings me the most stress is wanting to use it and knowing I've got a lot of work to do before I can just throw it back here, unless I do it. But all of this like crabgrass is gonna come right through. I like the look of gravel, but it doesn't really make sense with how I use this garden. And so I thought about mulch. No, you can get mulch for free a lot of places, but usually you have to go pick it up. And I don't have a truck. So I looked into free delivery and I found this service that does free wood chip delivery. They work with local arborists. Signed up yesterday. The catch with this free service is you don't get a say in when they deliver it to you. You give them 2 drop-off locations where you'd prefer they leave the chips, and then they just bring them to you and drop them off. And you get a say in how much they deliver. You don't get a say in when. So I thought I would have time, but I didn't because it's in front of my house now. Let's figure it out. You can smell it from the back of the house almost. It smells so good. The birds are for sure gonna like it. Here we go. It's gonna look really good in the yard. I should just do it, huh? I should give the pine straw to the chickens. Now this is how I'm spending my weekend. The wheelbarrow getting delivered Sunday. Wing it until then. I'm gonna It's not great, but it's not bad. That's it? Oh no. So this is end of day one. And just when I thought I was making a dent in this pile, look how much I have left. I don't even know how much this is. Smelling like a little pumpkin patch in here. Okay, I definitely should have done this before I started the project, but it's looking a little sloppy around this lime tree, and I don't really want to do the mulch all the way up to it, especially since this tree next to it, I definitely don't want to mulch under the avocado tree, and I just think it will look more symmetrical if both of these have borders. And so I'm going to bring over some of those, place around it. I should have started it before, but no big deal. I'm just going to do it now. This would have taken me so long if I didn't have this. And I usually would just carry them like CrossFit style, 2 at a time. Still really heavy though. I'm gonna try to go out as far as it drip line, which kind of sucks because this tree really leans. Let's figure out where this is gonna go. There. Okay, let's do that. That's fine. It's the same size as the avocado tree. Now everything's contained. So I've got the lime tree and the avocado tree, the blackberries. Doing this on my own was no joke. It was really hard. I can't even tell you how many loads I took with the wheelbarrow. I did not put the wood chips in the driveway because I knew I would have left over to share with neighbors, so I had to trek this really far. It was a really long process, but I did it all by myself. I built this pathway out of repurposed concrete, and I still like it. It is kind of messy and still didn't feel finished. What I decided to do is just leave it. I'm not going to make it perfect. I'm just covering it with the mulch and then screeding the extra off, and then I'll just reveal the concrete pieces, and this is just how it's going to be. This whole project is like winging it. Well, let's use this new wheelbarrow to amend some soil. We're going to add to the fruit trees, add some compost and soil to the raised garden beds. The garden bed to the left, I used amended soil from Home Depot, and this garden bed to the right, I actually got some compost from a local nursery. I'm about to plant an identical plant on either side of these garden beds, so we'll see which one does better. When I first moved into this house, it came with this garden and very mature grapevines that used to look like this. They were resting on the ground, so I built them these trellises to go across the garden beds. It added privacy. They were really beautiful. It added shade to the garden beds. They were amazing. I didn't know how to take care of them, and I killed them. They probably lasted 2 seasons, and then I've had a few years of nothing, and I finally decided it was time to just remove them. I miss the grapevines, so I'm going to try to plant them again. These are just, I think they're just common grapevine, planting 2 on each side. I have a Concord grape in the corner. We're just going to try it out, and in a few years, hopefully, I'll have some vines going across this trellis again. Since it's fall, it's time for some finishing touches. I'm going to turn this newly mulched garden that smells like a pumpkin patch into a pretend little pumpkin patch. You might be worried that grass is going to come through, and you could even see some grass now. But you guys, this is so much better than it was before. I had lawn back here, and it just wasn't conducive to growing plants. It was taking nutrients, it was growing like, it was too much. This is so much better, and I can't believe I did this for free.